Welcome back to the Zodiac Sign Fragrance Guide, and today we're doing Cancer, which is running from June 22nd to July 22nd every year. And while Cancerians, who are ruled by the moon, by the way, are highly emotional and intuitive, and they may appear to be gentle, however, when provoked, they can become a force of nature. So I think a scent that attracts them must be familiar, comforting and powerful at the same time. They stay clear of intense and experimental notes, and instead of that they favor universally pleasing, soft floral and bright citrusy notes. For the men, I'm gonna go with fragrances that are a little bit more vanilla and rose centered, which is unusual for men. And for the women, I'm gonna do a little bit more florally, peony and all that. So let's check it out. First off, my recommendation for Cancerian men is Cairo by Penhaligon's. This is a woody and spicy scent at first, but it also has a good amount of rose and vanilla scent inside. So I thought it might be a cool thing to try that out when you're a Cancerian, because it does have a very pleasing and soft type of vibe. But I think it's also very powerful. You can check out the note breakdown right here. And as an alternative, if you don't want to go with that, I would suggest that you try out Oud Saint Mood by MFK. This is a scent that is much more heavy on the vanilla and rose combo, and it also adds oud instead of another wood in the other one. Both of them are not very cheap, so you have to really check them out in store or get a decant before you blind buy them and see if you like them. But those are my recommendations for the guys. Now moving on to the girls, I thought that this should be a little bit more floral and sweet, and that is why my recommendation for the women Cancerian is Tears from the Moon by Gucci. This is a relatively new scent that has been launched in 2022, and it's been formulated by our pal Alberto Morillas. So it's definitely a very interesting entry, very simple note breakdown. Check this out right here. Like I said, peony is the main accord that you smell in the beginning, and that's what I wanted to go for. It's very sweet and almost candy-like. Now, if you don't want to fork over $300 for it or whatever they go for right now, I would suggest to you an alternative, and that would be Bright Crystal by Versace for women. This is also very floral, but a little bit more citrusy and on the aquatic side. So check that out. It's much more affordable, and it also has been formulated by Alberto Morillas. So those are my two recommendations by Alberto Morillas this time for women Cancerians. What do you think? Are you a Cancerian? Do you agree or disagree? What is your zodiac sign? And what would you like to see next? Subscribe for more.